Put on your mask quick before you get sick. It have an infection airborne, be warned. Probably it originated from porn, and as a result it turning fellas into pawns. What really going on? Tustiness. See, fellas nowadays buried under the rubbles of sexual content and Instagram models, staring at body parts for hours and hours and hours, then going outside and feeling like every girl is ours. Ladies, you know, on every corner, workplace or function, it have them high men who they stare at your crotch till it bore a hole in your high men. The fellas who could spot a woman from the corner, imagination take them on a trip like a Korea to experience some sort of euphoria. Ladies, before you give these fellas a chance, they must be screened. Because they go expect you to do exactly what they're watching on a screen. But if you ask, them fellas go protest, they go profess. Women getting harassed because of how they dress. Yes, they go suggest you make your skirt longer or alter your dress, carried by a tailor. So, you will not need to seem stressed. And most times, that's the explanation that's provided. But as men, we need to take accountability and be reminded, sexually harassing a woman based on her apparel is literally close-minded. Close-minded and hazardous. Close-minded and hazardous. Nothing about sexual assault in any form is glamorous. Nothing about, that thing fat girl is glamorous. Just ask the ladies, it's unanimous. It just exposes an individual who is ignorant or pusillanimous. Pusillanimous like Trinidad Batman, who thinks it's a societal norm to post revenge porn just to embarrass and defile every time he upload the file. Then under comments you find women hysterical writing essay about all the time they were abused and essay. Fellas, listen. Every conversation don't have to be a vice scene. So get some therapy and wash your eye with some Visine, because according to my research, tustiness is the biggest downfall of man, behind prostate cancer and Manchester United. Because when that spirit is ignited, it's such a drag. That mentality is like that $2 million thing in Makoya, the biggest red flag. So I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening, because we as men were taught everything except sexual discipline. Grew up to think we could only get birds if we start whistling. This happens in the jobs, the offices, even the police stations they're commissioned in. I mean, it's like sexual harassment is some unwritten ancient rule on a parchment that creeps into the cracks and crevices of every compartment, into every organization and department, even into the mind of a landlord that wants to sleep with tenants just to stay in his apartment, fellas. Unless we as men learn to have respect and nurture, then all of our stares will just escalate a situation further. Then young boys will grow up thinking that the essence of being a man is determined by how much woman they could pull, until they turn into cowboys and matadors, always chasing after a bull.